And today marks the third annual Wellbeing at Work Day. The event brings together hundreds of business leaders to address the importance of prioritizing mental health in the workplace. I recently caught up with fashion designer and mental health advocate Kenneth Cole, who organized the event, to talk about why he started this day of awareness.
Mental health is such a huge problem, and it confounds everything in our lives. And you know, WHO says 1 in 4 are impacted. We say it's 4 out of 4, because if it isn't you, it's somebody you love, somebody in the family, the community, the workplace. But everybody is living with the impacts of mental illness. And the city can't fix this. Every mayor has tried, from here to California and beyond. And it has overwhelmed the entire infrastructure of this city and every town. But businesses uniquely can. Interestingly, 165 million Americans get their health care in the workplace, or their families, which is more than Medicaid and Medicare put together. And business is where they have the infrastructure, they have the resources, the human resources, the creative resources, and the financial resources to make an impact. I'm sorry.
And so what impact would you like to see them do? Would you like those health insurance plans to better fund mental health care? Or do you want more access in the workplace to mental health resources? I mean, what is it that you would like to see done that you think could move the needle?
Funny you should ask. So at the Mental Health Coalition, which is a coalition of the 50 of the largest and most influential mental health service providers in the country, we have created a platform of resources, of over 500 resources that companies can access. And if $1.3 trillion is spent every year on healthcare by these corporations, and if you reallocate even 2% of that, 2 to 5% of that, you can have a massive change. It's not an expense, but it becomes an investment that pays itself back 10 plus times. If you address preemptively people's health conditions, or in the early stages, or if you bring resources to people in need, which are all available, you can improve quantitatively. You can improve retention, recruitment, morale, and ultimately productivity, which is all of our jobs.
So you've obviously made a name for yourself as an icon in the fashion world. Now you're increasingly, well, it's the truth, making a name for yourself in the mental health space. How can you take what you learned launching your brand, Kenneth Cole, the fashion brand, and how does that inform what you want to do in terms of mental health to make it a global issue or a national issue and really have that kind of impact?
So that's a good question. People often ask, what are your qualifications? You know, you're not a public health, mental health psychiatrist. And the answer is, I guess, it all has its roots in stigma, and which is perception, and arguably, maybe I'm in the perception business, and it's what I've done all my life. And I do think, and I worked in the area of HIV for many years, 20, almost 30 years with AMFAR, and I think we had a very big impact on millions of people's lives, and I think we could do it here. And it's just convening people who are experts efficiently and productively, and connecting needs to resources efficiently, which seems like it should be much easier than it has proven to be.
Kenneth Cole, such an important message. Happy Giving Tuesday.